Hi everyone, it's Kelly, and today I'm back with a slow flow for you. It's going to be all about feeling good and just really taking your time to warm up the body and prepare for your day. So if you're ready to practice, roll out your mat and let's get started. If you have two blocks, go ahead and grab them now. If you don't, no worries. We're just gonna lie down on our backs. But if you have the blocks, go ahead and put them on the lowest setting on your mat. One will go underneath the base of your head and one will go at your back at the base of your shoulder blades. If you're a lady, kind of where your bra strap would be. So take your time, find that place, settle in. Takes a little bit of maneuvering for it to be comfortable here. And if having the block under your head on the lowest setting is too low, you can also prop it up on the medium setting. We're just opening through the shoulders here. We're letting them relax down. Now, if you don't have blocks and you're on your back, flat on your back, you can scooch the shoulder blades underneath, or the shoulders underneath the shoulder blades to open the chest even more. So let's close the eyes here. Find a place where you can relax and surrender into the blocks, into your mat, if you're being fully supported by the mat. If you're on your blocks, allow the chest to open and the shoulders to relax down. Bring awareness into your body, into the rise and fall of the breath. As the belly fills and deflates. Just taking a moment to center here. As we show some love to the shoulders, to the upper back, as we open the upper back, help our posture. Oftentimes after I come out of this pose or finish a heart opening class, I feel like my posture is better, I can stand taller. When we hunch over, I feel like a lot throughout our day, and we oftentimes don't realize we're doing it. So we need to counteract that feeling. Now, option here, wherever you are, to bring the arms overhead. Maybe you find opposite elbows here, or a little wider than that. Maybe you just find your palms and hold on to your hands and let them rest down on the mat behind you. If this is a little too intense, you can cactus the arms or bring them out into a T. We're just opening the top part of the shoulder here. So it really depends on how your shoulders are feeling in this moment and how open they are today. Just notice without judgment. A lot of the yoga practice, it's so great because it's up to you on how intense you make things. Maybe you start where it's more intense with the hands clasped, and then you've decided, yep, that's enough. I'm just going to extend them down like they were before by the sides of the body. Let's take one long inhale through the nose, filling the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhale in reverse order through the nose, chest, ribs, belly. One more breath. One more exhale. Return to your normal breath. You can blink the eyes open here. If you're on your blocks, go ahead and roll nice and safely and slowly to the side. Remove your blocks. And then meet everyone else on the back without the blocks. Soles of the feet can plant. Walk the feet out towards the sides of the mat. Knees come in towards each other. Take a few breaths. Hands can rest on the belly. You can close down the eyes again. Just as we neutralize through the spine after our heart opener. Okay, go ahead, bring the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. You can rock side to side here, massage the lower back if that would feel nice. Good, and then keep the left knee hugging in. Extend the right leg down. Good, straight, strong right leg. And then give the left knee a little squeeze. Maybe wrap the arms around the shin. And then loosen your grip. Guide the right knee over to the right. Just a gentle twist here. Don't force anything. We're early, the left shoulder doesn't have to be on the mat. And then come back to center. Hug both knees in towards the chest. And release the left leg down, switching sides. Give the right knee, right leg a squeeze. And then take the right leg over the body. Find your twist. Right arm can come out in a T. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And then inhale, back, knees. Draw in towards the chest, but this time, separate the knees out wide. Find your happy baby. And usually we do this at the end of class, but today we'll start in the beginning. And maybe you don't go as deep as you normally do. We're not really warmed up yet. So I'm just going to take my hands to the shins and draw the knees down towards the mat. Flex through the feet like you're pressing the feet into the ceiling, but really use your hands to pull the legs down at the same time. So feel the stretch in your hip flexors here. Maybe you rock side to side. Good. And then release that. Give yourself a nice hug. Bring the chin up towards the chest. And we'll just rock up. Use your hands if you'd like, but we'll come to a comfortable seat. Fix your hair if you need to. Awesome. So find your way to a comfortable seat. Close down your eyes. And we'll just inhale, arms come high. Take a twist over to the right. So keeping the eyes closed here just to really tune in towards what the body's telling us. Usually we have them open, but if you're feeling like opening them, you can. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, twist to the left. Sometimes I just like to keep them closed to block out any distractions. Just fully be present. Inhale, arms come high. Good. Blink them open now and then walk the hands forward, forward, fold. Deep exhale. Inhale, walk it up. Switch out the cross of your legs. Good. From here, bring the chin towards the chest. Taking some rotations here with the head. So bring the right ear towards the right shoulder, stretching in the left neck. Then rock it back down, chin to chest. Head follows towards the left shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Rock it back down, chin comes to the chest. Nice and slowly lift the head towards center and then allow the head to fall backwards as it's comfortable to you. Stop where you feel discomfort and back out. Maybe the head falls all the way back and the chin juts towards the ceiling, stretching the throat, the neck. Nice and slowly inhale back. Let's do a couple shoulder rolls here. Good, and then from here, roll forward, tabletop position. Belly button comes in towards the spine. Focusing on your breath. Feel strong in this pose. Then inhale, belly comes low, chest lifts. Draw the chest through the shoulders, tops of the feet press down. Exhale back to your cat pose. Press the mat away. Spread the shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale, belly low, heart lifts. Exhale back, cat pose. And then from your cat, keep the spine where it is and shift back into a child's pose. Active through the arms. We are still spreading the shoulder blades away here. And then relax the shoulders. Find your child's pose. Taking slow, mindful movements today. Let's keep the head low, but walk the hands over to the right. Stretch the left side body, the left ribs. Left hip can come towards the left to help deepen the stretch. Maybe you stack the left palm on top of the right. Pass through center. Keep the head low as you walk the hands over to the left this time. Send the hips a little to the right if you want to deepen your stretch. Oftentimes, we tend to rush to get to the next pose, or maybe that's the focus of the class, is to really get the heart rate high and to sweat, like if you're in a power class. But let's come back to center, child's pose. But oftentimes, what our body needs is to just surrender and be in a pose. We need the stillness, the time to open, the time to surrender. So we'll be kind to ourselves today. A little less vinyasa and more holds, but ones that feel good. Good. From here, we're going to carefully step the right foot forward and then sink the hips down. Or a low lunge here, but keep the upper body low for a moment. Space under the chin. It's waking up the left hip flexor. And then rise up if it feels good. Palms onto the thigh. You're welcome to stay there or lift the arms up high. Breathe. Good. Hands come back down. Straighten through the leg. It may or may not straighten all the way. So it's okay to keep a bend. And then we'll inhale once again. Bring your right hand to the inside of the right foot. Spin the left foot over towards the right. So kind of a modified side angle here. Press the right arm against the right thigh and then spin the chest towards the left. Left arm sweeps high. Keep pressing the arm into the thigh, thigh into the arm. And then windmill the left hand down. Swing the left foot back. Heel toe the right foot out. I know, lots of instructions today. Lizard lunge here. Can rock side to side. Good. And then shift the hips back. Find your tabletop once again. Just swing the leg back. Good. From here, step the left foot forward. And make sure they're hip distance apart here. So we're not in our lizard yet. Low lunge, hips sink forward and down. Breathe. And when you move on, it's up to you. It's when it feels good. So you can walk the palms up onto the thigh. The hips sink down. It's okay to have a little movement here since we're early stretching your hip flexor here. Sweep the arms high. Good. Hands come down. Left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Kickstand the right leg back and then spin the heart towards the right side of the room. Right arm rises and sweeps towards the front of the room. Use the connection of the left arm, the left thigh to press into each other to really stretch and also strengthen. Good. Windmill the arm down. Good. Swing the right leg back, and this time we'll go into our runner's stretch. So straighten through the left leg. It's okay to keep that bend though. Good. Walk it forward. Then heel toe the left foot out towards the left. Come forward with the body. Make sure your left ankle's under your left knee. Find your lizard lunge. We'll just stay on our high lizard right now. Find some movement. Good, then shift the hips back, hands plant down. Tuck the toes under. Slowly find your way to your downward facing dog and then pedal out the feet. I'm gonna keep a bend in my knees, so I invite you to do the same. So you warm up the back body and then find some stillness. Come up high on your tippy toes, press the mat away, and then slowly tippy toe. You can keep a bend in the knees, but we're gonna tippy toe all the way up to a forward fold. Feet are hip distance. Good. And grab on the opposite elbows here. Allow the belly to melt onto the thighs and use that connection. Feel where you are. And sway side to side. And release the grip if you have it. We'll round up one vertebrae at a time. Allow the arms to be heavy on the way up. And shoulders come back and down. Find your mountain pose. Feet come together. Shoulder blades draw in towards each other. Belly button draws in, activating through the center line of the body. you close your eyes, notice the way your body holds you up as you move subtly side to side or forward and back. Grounding down through the four corners of each foot. Lifting up through your thighs. Activating your triceps. Feel the energy flow up into the feet, into the center line, to the heart. And then flows outward through the arms and the fingertips. Blink the eyes open. Inhale, arms rise high. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, find length in the spine. You can keep your knees bent here. Exhale to fold. Inhale, all the way up, arms reach high to the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, arms lift high. Exhale, all the way down, forward fold. Good, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, right foot steps way back. Feet are hip distance. Inhale, hover the hands. Back heel is lifted. Notice the sensations you feel in your left hip and just breathe. And then nice and slowly we'll rise all the way into our crescent lunge. You can keep a bend in the back knee. Good. Awesome. Send the gaze towards the ceiling. Cactus the arms. Good. Sweep the arms back high. Exhale, plant the hands down, straighten through the front leg. Good, bend in the front leg. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale to straighten. Inhale to bend. Plant the hands, step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward to a high plank. We'll lower the knees down. Exhale all the way to the mat. Untuck the toes. Tops of the feet press in. Engage through the legs. Super strong legs. Inhale up, baby cobra. Exhale. Release. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Baby cobra. Maybe the fingers can rise up off the mat. Exhale, release, beautiful. Let's cactus the arm on the right and then slowly rock off to one hip. So not all the way. And then rock back and extend the arm straight and rock off the hip. Here we go. Stretch the top of the shoulder. And come all the way back. Good, switch it out. Right palm is under the right shoulder, left arm into a cactus. So just roll off a little bit onto the left hip, not all the way. Then come back and then we'll straighten the arm and rock all the way off. And then come back. Hands plant under the shoulders. Find your way back to your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg rises. Knee to nose, step the right foot forward. Good. Left heel's lifted as you rise the hands. Breathe. The body's not resting on the thigh here, so we are working, building strength in the right quad, the right hip. Breathe. Plug the shoulder blades towards each other. And then nice and slowly come all the way up, crescent lunge. Breathe. You can cactus the arms, shine the heart forward if you'd like. And then we'll dive the hands down, straighten through the front leg. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten, just pulsing out this movement, bending, and straighten. Go ahead and bend one last time. Awesome. Plant the hands, step it back. Downward facing dog. Tippy toe the feet towards the center of the mat. Walk the hands to meet the feet, forward fold. Good. Then go ahead and come into kind of like a squat. And we're just going to find our way to our seat. There we go. Awesome. Legs extend out in front of you. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hinge at the hips, reach past the toes. And then fold forward. Try to keep the back straight. So today we're avoiding rounding down. We're just keeping length. Notice what your mind is doing right now as we hold some of these postures a little longer. Maybe you don't like this pose. I know for me, my hamstrings are always the ones I'm working on. They're some of my tighter muscles, but we just have to allow the body time to relax and open. Inhale up. Good. Bring the right sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh for our Janu. Keep the left foot engaged. Toes draw back towards the shin. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, hinge at the hips, reach over the left leg, and then find your fold. Breathe. Let's inhale, find a little bit of a half lift, and then exhale, fold, maybe fold a little deeper. Good. Keep your legs the same where they are, and I want you to maybe broaden your stance here. So bring the right knee a little more out to the right. Left hand comes to the right shin, and then twist the upper body over to the right as far as you can, and then start to tilt towards the left. Maybe the elbow meets the left thigh, but right hand comes to the shin. Reach the right arm over, finding a nice little side bend stretch here. Notice if you're collapsing forward and really open up the chest. Good, come up, plant the right hand behind the right hip, and then come up into a modified wild thing. Left foot plants, lift the hips, extend the left arm, open through the chest, and then windmill the hand back down. Beautiful. I love that pose. Extend the right leg straight. Left foot bends. Sole of the foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. You know where we're going. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold over the right leg. Breathe. Always moving deeper with the exhale, allowing yourself time to get into it. So not always going as deep as you can right away, especially if you know we'll be here a while and you've got time. There's never any rush. And these reminders to slow down in our practice also go into your life too. I mean, we're generally such busy people and rushing from one thing to the next. But take those moments to slow down, to appreciate, to enjoy. Find contentment in those small things. Let's walk it back up. Let's broaden our pose here. So left knee comes a little further towards the left. Take a twist over to the left. Keep both sits bones grounded. And then find your tilt. Right elbow comes towards the thigh. Left arm reaches and open. Good. Come up. Plant the right hand by the, or left hand by the left hip. Spin onto the right foot. Reach up. Lift the hips. Reach the right hand towards the back of the room. Open up the chest and the shoulder. And then windmill the arm back down. Beautiful. Bring the soles of the feet together. Knees out wide. Knees melt down. Good. Pull the chest through, using the grip on the shins to help you as you actively press the knees into the floor. They might not touch the floor. That's okay. That's just the direction they're going. Good, and then release your grip. If you have any room to fold forward, fold forward. You can use your hands, your elbows, if it can reach, to press the thighs open. And then come on up. Extend the legs long. Shake it out a little bit. Rotate the legs side to side. And we'll just take our time. We're not going to work our core too hard right now, but just recline back onto the mat. Knees come together. Feet come wide. And now bring the feet hip distance apart, soles of the feet on the mat. Cross the right leg over the left, figure four. Good, you can hug the thigh in, hug everything in towards the chest. And then loosen that grip. Let the right leg cross all the way over. See if you can grab a hold of the outside edges of the feet for our shoelace pose. And then pull the feet down as you press the feet into the hands, so feeling your hip stretch here. One more breath. Good, then loosen that. Right foot plants this time, cross the left ankle over the right, figure four. Guide the left knee open. And if you'd like to move on, lift the right thigh and release the hands behind the right thigh. Hug everything in. One breath. And then allow the left knee to cross all the way over. Stacking the knees if you can, and then grab a hold of the feet or the ankles. And then pull the feet down. Keep the lower back pressed into the mat. Keep the head relaxed on the mat. unwind, release. And we'll move into our Shavasana, but we'll start our Shavasana in a Supta Baddha Konasana. So draw the shoulder blades towards each other. Open up the arms. Soles of the feet come together, knees come wide. And relax. Give yourself a few breaths to open the hips in this direction, to soften. To have gratitude to yourself and your body for knowing that you needed a slower practice today, and acknowledging that, embracing it without judgment. And know that your body reaped the benefits. Let's go ahead and extend the legs, if you wish, out into your normal Shavasana position. So we continue to show gratitude by allowing yourself to melt into your mat. To give yourself the gift of this time to be still, without jumping to the next thing. It'll be there waiting. Take a few minutes here in silence, just for you. When you're ready, begin to bring movement back into the body. Wiggle the fingers or the toes. We'll take a nice good morning stretch, extending the arms and legs long. Good. And then at your own pace, maybe you rock off to one side and pause for a moment. Or you come right up to a comfortable seat. Close down the eyes or keep the gaze low. Sit up nice and tall. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale through the nose. And the hands to heart center. Thumb knuckles brush against the sternum. And then we'll bow in. Namaste.